Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review and first impression of the Milani Conceal and Protect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer, as well as the primer. So I already prepped my face and everything, washed my face, moisturized, and I used the primer already. It's on my face right now. And this is Milani's Prime Shield Primer, and it's mattifying and pore minimizing primer. I think the other one was like hydrating primer, but I got the mattifying and pore minimizing one, and it claims to be oil free. Prime skin to create a smooth canvas before applying foundation, mattifies and protects skin, instantly minimizes the appearance of pores and fine lines, lightweight, non-greasy feel, and does not clog pores. That's what it claims to do. Okay, first impression of this, when I put it on, it did feel kind of greasy, to the point where I had to look and make sure it was actually oil free, and I had to read through the ingredients, but it does feel greasy on my face. But we'll see how it lasts throughout the day. And as for the foundation, this is gonna be my first time trying this. And I got the foundation number 13 Chestnut. And this is supposed to be medium to full coverage, lightweight and oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. So I am excited to try this. I bought this about a week ago, and I got it from Walgreens. So it was $10 at Walgreens. I think the Prime Shield was $10 as well. And the color looks to be about right. So I already put the primer and everything on my face. I'm going to go ahead and just put the foundation on. Let me just go ahead and use my Real Technique sponge. Just put it on my face. And as you can see, I have a lot of blemishes I want to cover up. So we'll see how this does. We can really see how well this does. And it's really thick, actually. It's really thick. I would say it's even thicker than the Kat Von D foundation. And the color looks about right. It looks almost perfect, actually. So that's good. Oh, I forgot to mention, it is a pump, so that's great. Especially with the drugstore foundation. And so far, I've used about 2 pumps of this stuff. Alright, so it's on there. And I mean, first off, it looks kind of dewy, so we'll see if it sets. I'll give it a few minutes and see if it sets or not, and then go from there. It seems to cover my blemishes pretty well, but I still see them, actually. Like on my forehead, I can still see some blemishes peeking through. So, and some hyperpigmentation around my mouth peeking through as well. So we'll see. The dewiness seems to be going away though, so that's good. Because it's drying up, so that's good. But the color is like almost spot on, like it's really good. Almost. But my neck is a little more yellow. I don't know. It just needs a tad bit lighter, it'd be fine, but it's fine. Especially for a drugstore foundation, that's really impressive. That it's actually like an in-between shade, like not too red, not too light. Alright. So it's pretty set. It's been a few minutes. It's pretty set, but I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set it with the powder because that's what I usually do. And I don't leave the house without setting my face with the powder. And I'm going to be using the Benefits Hello Flawless powder, and this is in nutmeg. So I'm gonna just set my face. Alright, that's what it looks like with the powder. Not too bad. Especially for $10. It's not bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back and I finished putting on my makeup. I'm kind of already noticing that it's sinking into my fine lines. And like I said before, you can still see my dark marks, especially on my forehead. And I did end up using about 3 pumps of this stuff because I went over it again to see if it would cover it, because it's supposed to be a concealer too. So I'm just like, you shouldn't be able to see any of my dark marks if it's supposed to be a concealer and a foundation. And also I used the primer too, so yeah. And the primer felt like a silicone based primer. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess we'll see at the end of the day, but like I said, you can already see like around my mouth, on my forehead. You see like the fine lines and stuff that I usually don't see when I don't wear makeup or when I'm using my cat von D. I guess we'll just see at the end of the day how it goes. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah. As far as I know, it is their first foundation. As far as I know, I'm not sure. But this is the first foundation I've seen by Milani. So I wanted to try it, so I tried it. And we're gonna see at the end of the day. I'm gonna be back. We'll go out, do some errands and stuff, hang out with my daughter, and we'll be back and I'll show you how it does. Hey guys, so I just got back in the house and I forgot to tell you the time when I left, which was about 2:30, 3 o'clock. And it's now 10 o'clock, as you can tell, it's dark outside. And as you can see, my face is a bit shiny. It's not super bad, which I'm surprised about because it was like 7 or 8 hours I was out. And I did a bit of running around and it was kind of warm today. It was like in the 60s. So it was kind of warm outside. But yeah, I'm kind of impressed though. I mean, it was only $10 for the foundation. Not super impressed with the primer. It looks like my blush is gone, so, and everything is gone. My highlighter, my blush, everything is gone. So, not impressed with the primer, but yeah. I am super impressed with the foundation though. And for only $10, and I'm assuming it's their first time making a foundation. So, yeah, I actually really like it, and I think the color does match pretty well, especially for a drugstore foundation. It matches pretty well, and it's super hard for me to find something that actually matches my skin tone. So yeah, I actually like the foundation. My makeup stayed on for the most part. I did have to blot. I blotted maybe 2 hours ago, just before I went into the last store that we went to. I blotted just my nose. I just did my nose and my I just blotted my nose and between my eyebrows and my forehead. I was actually not gonna blot at all because I kind of wanted to see, I don't know, if it would break down, like how badly would it break down if I didn't blot or whatever. I don't know, I wanted to show, but I just couldn't take it anymore and I at least had to do my nose. But honestly, it doesn't look super bad. I mean, there's a bit of shine on my face, in my T-zone of course, but there's usually a bit of shine on my face. Like, I have super oily combination skin, but it's like, it's more on the oily side than the dry side of the combination skin factor. So yeah, but like I said, I'm super impressed, and I did reapply my lipstick. Like I said, love the foundation, did not like the primer. I just don't like, I don't even like how the primer feels on my face. Like, it feels greasy, it feels oily, it just, I don't like it. I don't know, I don't like it. I like the foundation, I do not like the primer, so precious. So I would say give it a shot. I mean, like I said, I have super oily skin, but I can see this as like an everyday foundation to wear, like to work or whatever. Just try to build it up, I guess, to cover the dark spots and use a good primer so that it doesn't sink into fine lines and creases. Yeah, I think if I would have used a different primer, I would have liked it a lot more. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try it again with a primer that I like. Let's give it a shot. But yeah, I say it's good stuff, and it was only $10, so give it a shot. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time, and yeah, bye.